What does former President Donald Trump need to do? Because he's out there speaking just like every day and he's hitting points, but what needs to be done, do you think?
Look, Trump, to his credit, is the only one that calls Kamala a communist. I say he needs to read my book, so he's got a whole bunch more evidence to back it up. But he needs to get a whole bunch of other people out there calling her a communist. It shouldn't be just him. And that's why I put the book out. So every conservative talkback host, every Republican Party head, whatever, every congressman can confidently say, yes, she's a communist, and nail her on it. This is how Ron DeSantis beat Andrew Gillum in Florida in 2018. Gillum was going to win that election, but DeSantis got out there and called him a communist, called him a socialist, just hammered him and hammered him and hammered him. And he beat him by 30,000 votes. You know, Andrew Gillum trained for a whole year in a Freedom Road Socialist organization training school in Oakland, California, one that is quite heavily connected to Steve Phillips, by the way. And, you know, he's a Marxist. He was a Marxist, but he called him out for it. This is my philosophy. The Democrats call us fascists and racists and threats to the Constitution. Well, if they're going to lie about us, why don't we start telling the truth about them? Stop calling them liberals and progressives. They're not. They are Marxists. They're communists. They're totalitarians. That's what they are. And so President Trump really needs to amp that up, full bore, and the people around him need to ramp that up. That will be enough to get him over the edge. Just telling the truth to the American people and laying it out. Say, look, every Democrat, every independent, every Green Party member, do you want to live in a one-party state, even if it's your party? Because if Kamala Harris gets power, she will legalize 30 million illegal immigrants, and there will never be another conservative president or any other kind of president but theirs going forward. What has happened to California will happen nationwide, but it will end up more like Venezuela than it will even California. He needs to make that case very strongly.